Hello everybody, Joe here. Welcome to the channel. So today's video, we're going to do 5 rounds. It's got 4 different exercises. We're going to do chin-ups, 2 pumps, 4 count leg raises, and squats. So give yourself a quick stretch and let's begin with the chin-ups. If you don't have a chin-up bar, feel free to grab a set of maybe dumbbells or a barbell, and you can do some bent over barbell rows or bent over dumbbell rows. So for the chin-ups, we're doing 5. Right into the 2 pumps, 2 pump burpees. We're going to do 10 of these. After that, we're going to do 15 4 count leg raises, and then we're going to finish the set with 20 squats. So again, 5 rounds of this. Doesn't really require much room or equipment. All you really need is a chin-up bar for this one. These workouts are super effective. You're working your entire body. With the chin-ups, you've got your back, your biceps, your lateral muscles, and if you do enough chin-ups as well, you're going to feel it in the core the next day. I know sometimes if I'm doing maybe 150, 200 chin-ups or 200 pull-ups, I can feel it in my abs quite a bit because you should be flexing your abs, your core the entire time when you're doing them. I do not do the kipping type of the CrossFit style of chin-ups or pull-ups. I think those are actually pretty lame, but if those are what you like to do, then go ahead. Right into the leg raises. So 4 count leg raises, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. And again, 15 of these. I choose to not put my hands below my butt. It just makes it a little bit harder. However, if you've got some low back problems or something like that, definitely put your hands below your butt. It'll give your low back a little bit of support and prevent you from possibly injuring your back a little bit. Also, when I do this, I'm always pushing my head and shoulders forward, up into the air. It pushes the low back into the air, which again prevents low back injury. So we're finishing it up now with the squats. We're doing 20 of these. Notice my knees are coming out. They're not buckling in. You really want to avoid getting your knees to buckle in. Always push them out. And your knees, when you're coming down into the squat, your butt should be getting back and down parallel to the ground, basically like you're sitting in the toilet. And your knees should be going above your midfoot to your toe. There we go, 1 round done. On to round 2, again with the 5 chin-ups. For some, those will be the hardest if you're not used to doing a lot of chin-ups. One time I'm going to do the set's a little different. I'm going to do some chin-ups, some pull-ups, and I'm going to do some with like one hand forward and one hand back, just to kind of change it up a little bit. So 2 pumps, these are a staple in my regular routine. I do 1 pumps, 2 pumps, Navy SEALs and bodybuilders. Those are probably the most common style of burpee that I do, and I do them pretty much every day. If you're not incorporating these into your workouts every day, I highly recommend you do so. 2 pumps are a little bit less cardio and a little bit more of the chest, and then as a higher reps as you get for the push-ups and that, the more if it's going to be a chest and shoulder workout, and the less it's going to be a cardiovascular workout. Again, right into the 4 counts. And like I was saying before, really push your head and your shoulders up into the air. This will automatically push your low back into the ground. You really want that low back pushed right hard into the ground, as it will prevent you from getting any kind of back injury type things. You can have your legs completely straight, or you can have them bent, or if it's too hard even to bend them, you can always just do kind of like a bicycle type thing. Right into the squats. So as you can see, we're doing it for a different angle this time. You can just kind of see how where my butt is going. I'm going basically straight parallel to the floor. My upper thigh is going straight parallel to the floor. My knees, as you can see, are not going over my toes. Just try to balance yourself. Getting there. There we go. 2 rounds done. We only got 3 rounds left. So this time I'm doing the chin-ups. My hands are faced towards me and into the 2 pumps. So I find with these chin-up bars, you can't really tell from this angle, but they're really not far off the wall. I kind of wish they were off the wall a little bit more, so I could do kind of like L-sit chin-ups and pull-ups, which I don't normally record, but I try to do a fair amount of those because they're crazy hard on the core and abs. However, with these chin-up bars, they're only maybe 16 inches or so off the wall, so but it's good because it prevents you from, doing that kip type movement. It prevents you from doing that cheating at all. So 2 pumps again. Try to get those elbows to come out to a 45-degree angle. Right into the 4 count leg raises. Sometimes when I'm doing these, I'm really also twisting my upper body like a bicycle type thing and trying to touch my elbow to my knee. A little bit extra twist, a little bit more of a workout there. So this workout doesn't take very long either. I mean, if you've got 10-15 minutes, you can do workouts like these and you'll get an amazing full body workout with absolutely minimal equipment. And again, don't forget, if you don't have that chin-up bar or that pull-up bar, feel free to grab a set of dumbbells. You can grab a barbell and you can simply just do like a bent over barbell row or bent over dumbbell rows. Squats, we're coming up. There we go. 3rd set is done. 2 more sets to go. We're almost there. This is going to be over super quick. Chin-ups this time. Right into the 2 pumps. You can do the ab smash type thing. You prefer to do that. Sometimes I do that as well. For this workout specifically, I didn't get into that. So again, as any workouts, make sure your diet's on point. For me, during the holidays, I'm still getting back into it. I know it's like the end of January, beginning of February already, but yeah, the diet, your diets, try to make your diet on point. Obviously, we all cheat. We have cheat days and stuff like that. My diet got a little bit out of control during the Christmas and New Year's celebrations, so sadly, I gained probably around 12 pounds or so, which is probably amongst the heaviest I've been in many, many years. And I definitely notice that, especially when I'm doing things like the treadmill. I got on the treadmill, did a 5K run, and it was literally the slowest 5K run I probably had in about 25 years. So, yeah, no good. So I mean, I'm still working off a little bit. I've lost about maybe 5 or 6 pounds of that initial 12 pounds, and I don't feel I need, I was around 180. When I'm around 179, 180, I feel absolutely fantastic. I feel very explosive. I feel just so full of energy. However, my face, I don't like the way my face looks. It's generally pretty darn skinny. Look a bit like Skeletor. But yeah, the rest of me is on point. Whereas when I'm 190, 195, I do feel sluggish. However, I feel like my face looks a little better. It's not so caved in that. But my body, I can't stand looking at my body in the mirror. So yeah, here we go. Last set. Final round, 5 rounds. As you can see, I'm doing one hand faced towards me and one hand faced out. So one hand's in a chin up and one hand's in a pull up. Last round through for the 2 pumps. Again, when you're going down, make sure those elbows are going back into a 45-degree angle. I used to keep them super tucked in to my sides, but I found that after a while, that was actually giving me a little bit of shoulder injury. Although in the past, people always like make sure your elbows are tucked right in. I've kind of gotten away from that. Yeah, I just noticed that the shoulder started to aggravate the shoulder a little bit. So. All done with the 2 pumps, onto the 4 counts. Last time through, you're doing 15 4 counts. You're probably going to feel it in your abs a little bit, at least by the end of it for sure. You do a few rounds of these, and especially if you're going to bump it up to maybe 24 counts, you will 100% feel it in the abs. Your abs are going to be pretty sore when you go to stand up. Just about finished with 4 counts. And on to the last exercise, which is the squats. Finish strong and always try to pace yourself. The first round should be similar to the final round. In time, that is, I mean. Getting there, getting there. And we are done. So don't forget to do your stretches at the end of this. I generally stretch for about at least 5 minutes, usually 5-10 minutes at the end of each workout. It's gonna really help to prevent you from being sore the next day. It's gonna help in your recovery a lot. Get all that lactic acid out of the muscles. And again, feel free to comment down below if you want to see me do a specific workout. Otherwise, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And again, don't forget, these are some of the best stretches you can do for me. This is called Up Dog. Cobra, your knees would be down, and there you go. We are done. Have yourself a great day, and bye for now.